Hello and welcome to our Laurentian University information presentation, where we will support the many academic and personal decisions you'll make during your post-secondary journey to Laurentian. Throughout your transition to university studies, we're here to help guide you and present all of the wonderful opportunities Laurentian offers. This video is dedicated to students in Prince Edward Island. If you're an Ontario student, you can find the Ontario Stream video in the description below. We would like to begin this presentation by acknowledging the Robinson-Huron Treaty of 1850. We further recognize that Laurentian University is located on the traditional lands of the Atikomaksing Anishinaabe, and that the greater city of Sudbury also includes the traditional lands of the Wahnapitae First Nation. Seeing as I'll be your guide today when it comes to all things Laurentian, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Rock Goulet, and I'm a coordinator with Laurentian University Liaison Services team. I'm a proud alumnus of Laurentian, a graduate of the Bachelor's of Arts in Psychology, and during my time as a Laurentian student, I lived in residence, I created clubs, I was a former student leader, and I thoroughly enjoyed my university experience. Now that you know a little bit about me, let's talk about the future-driven Laurentian University. Over the course of this video, we will walk you through 5 different subject areas. If you're unsure what section you're in, please refer to the timestamps in the video description below. 1 is what makes Laurentian special, 2 will be Laurentian admissions, 3, financing your education, 4, the Laurentian community, and 5, student life opportunities. Now, as you begin to understand yourself, your interests, and what you envision your future to be, you recognize the value of our top features and attributes that you should consider when applying to Laurentian University, a true post-secondary destination of choice. I want to share some of the many things that make Laurentian unique, from recent modernizations introducing new technologies and making our campus feel comfortable, to provincial leading postgraduate employment rates. These 2 points are just a few of the many reasons students choose Laurentian. These statistics demonstrate clearly that we are a top-ranked university in Ontario. And as a university in Northern Ontario with over 70,000 alumni around the world, we'll equip you with high-quality education opportunities and the network to find a stimulating career in your field of choice. As we continue to highlight our top features, it's important to understand that while Laurentian is primarily an undergraduate university, we offer substantial opportunities for you to study at graduate levels as well. This includes programs at master's as well as doctoral levels. One of the fundamental pieces to university and your success afterwards relies on the understanding that the completion of an undergraduate degree helps to achieve your personal and professional goals. The following diagram explains the 3 main avenues that students conventionally take after completing their undergraduate degree. Starting from the left side of this diagram, you'll note that obtaining your bachelor's degree is often linked to exploring the job market and starting a career. Another pathway that our students have confidence pursuing is the continuation of their education at Laurentian University by applying to and completing their studies at the graduate level. Students following this path choose to explore their research interests in the pursuit of obtaining a graduate certificate, master's degree, or their doctorate. Last of the 3 bachelor pathways is understanding that you can continue studies in a professional capacity through a professional school. Professional school programs offer advanced, specialized training in a specific area such as medicine, law, engineering, and more. Understanding the role that professional schools play in your education is critical to achieving your goals, and rest assured that Laurentian will help guide you every step of the way. Now that you're familiar with some of the pathways that our students choose to follow, how do you get there? Undergraduate degrees in university are structured differently than the high school diploma you're in the progress of completing. And having had the opportunity to talk with many of the students who are considering university, one thing stands out. Many of the students do not know exactly what they want to do, and this is okay. One of the best parts about Laurentian's degree programs is that by and large, they can be customized to suit your interests. Take the chart on screen as an example. Notice how a 4-year degree consists of 120 credits. The expectation of the 4-year degree is that students complete 30 credits per year. At Laurentian, most courses are valued at 3 credits, which means that full-time students take 10 courses per year, or 5 per semester. This understood, the left side of this chart becomes clear. And using this table, let's consider the second example on screen, 1 specialization plus 1 minor. One of the benefits of studying at Laurentian is the ability to study more than 1 program interest at the same time. Say you are primarily interested in history, but also interested in psychology. With our degree flexibility, you can easily work towards a 60-credit specialization in history, and along the way, take specific courses in psychology to meet the requirement of the 24-credit minor. This leaves 36 credits left for any elective credits you'd like to follow. Maybe you want to better understand social life and social interactions. If this is the case, a sociology course may pique your interest. Rather, perhaps you see value enhancing your critical skills and thinking related to the world of business. An elective credit in business administration may meet your needs. The important detail to remember here is that all of this can be completed within the 120 credits required for your degree and does not require extra time to complete. Following this level of customization, there is an added benefit to the many ways Laurentian offers courses. Our professors recognize this and the significance of learning outside the classroom. At Laurentian University, you can expect various experiential learning opportunities through studios, laboratories, field trips, research, placements, co-ops, and more. Each on their own allows the opportunity to solidify your skills and apply them in a simulated environment or directly within your future industry. Learning is as practical as it is fun. Ranked first in Ontario for graduate employability, our students leverage all of the opportunities offered to them and get to apply the required skills in the workforce within months post-graduation. You too can choose from a wide range of programs available and join Ontario's most employable graduates by becoming a Laurentian student. Now that you understand the significance of our students' employability, know also that this statistic pairs nicely with the fact that our alumni family is also number one in the province for the highest salary outcomes. Considering our engaged 70,000 alumni, our industry relationships in all regions across the country, and continued excellence in English and French language programming, it comes to no surprise that our graduates are successful and well paid. Another exciting aspect of our institution is that we are a bilingual learning environment. Laurentian leverages culture to provide a quality university education in both official languages, and all of our services are offered in English and aussi en français. As part of our welcoming francophone environment, you can choose from bachelor programs in over 1,000 courses annually delivered in French. If you're interested in learning or improving a second official language, we encourage you to pursue our Certificate of Bilingualism or our 24-credit minor in French as a second language. In order to graduate with a Certificate of Bilingualism, you must complete 15 credits in the opposite language of your program of study. This means that a student in an English language program would have to complete 15 credits in courses offered in French, or a student studying in French would have to complete 15 credits in English. This certificate is an outstanding addition to your resume and will demonstrate to future employers that you can confidently work in Canada's both official languages. By choosing Laurentian University, you're also welcomed into an engaging Indigenous community. Your studies will be supported by services such as counseling, access to elders and knowledge keepers, while being taught by Indigenous staff and faculty in the beautiful Indigenous Sharing and Learning Centre. At Laurentian, you'll have many opportunities to incorporate Indigenous themes and content in your studies, all of which support our tricultural mandate. Ongoing engagement opportunities offered or hosted through the Indigenous Student Affairs programming includes traditional ceremonies, language offerings, storytelling, celebrations, cultural workshops, lecture series, and student project fairs. This immersion and commitment to our tricultural mandate allows everyone the opportunity to learn and be supported throughout their post-secondary education. Now that you know all about Laurentian's unique features, let's change gears and talk about our programs. At Laurentian, we offer more than 100 programs spread out across 4 undergraduate faculties. This includes our Faculty of Arts, Faculty of Education and Health, Faculty of Management, and the Faculty of Science, Engineering, and Architecture. In this section of the presentation, I will highlight each faculty and tell you a quick story about a few recent graduates from our programs. Each graduate has completed their university studies with overwhelming satisfaction for our passionate faculty, student engagement, and sense of community. Let's begin. We start this new section with the Faculty of Arts. Faculty might be a new term for some. In essence, faculty is a term for a grouping of similar programs. Now, the Faculty of Arts at Laurentian includes subjects of psychology, history, law and justice, sociology, and more. This faculty offers programs that allow students to establish their role in human interactions in the present, past, and/or the future. Allow me to introduce Nicolas Despatie from Hanover, Ontario. Nick accomplished many things at Laurentian. One of these accomplishments includes his involvement as one of the first students for a unique educational agreement between our French Law and Justice program and the law schools of Université de Moncton and University of Ottawa. This agreement allowed Nick, alongside other French Law and Justice students, to complete his Juris Doctorate in 6 years instead of 7, 1 year ahead of the entering class. This is one of the several fantastic opportunities for students to accelerate their university pathways. Now, you might think Nick had to have some form of sacrifice in order to pursue this pathway. Well, I'm here to tell you that he didn't, considering that he was still able to compete in several intramural sport activities, participate in the famous Model Parliament, where Laurentian students are invited to the House of Commons, as well as complete a 12-month student exchange in Paris. Do you see yourself maybe following in his footsteps? Now, let's discuss the Faculty of Education and Health. On the education side, we offer a concurrent education program where students work towards their undergraduate degree at the same time as their Bachelor of Education. Normally, both degrees consecutively would take a total of 6 years' time. With our concurrent education program, students are able to complete these dual degrees in 5 years, making our concurrent education degree the shortest in Ontario. Know that our School of Education also has a French consecutive Bachelor of Education program offered over 2 years, a French concurrent program offered over 5, and a French part-time hybride online education program offered over 3 years. The health programs in this faculty consist of programs relating to health and the ways that health and wellness is integrated in our daily lives. Beyond this scope, our programs provide you with the tools you need to achieve your health-related goals. Within this faculty, you are able to nurture your vocation and live your passion, and the programs include nursing, sport and physical education, human kinetics, health promotion, social work, and sports psychology. As we stated, students from the Faculty of Education and Health can study in a wide range of programs. The most impressive feature of this faculty is its ability to live up to its name by enabling a student to complete both a health and education degree at the same time. A great example of someone leveraging this option is Thomas Antolin Grant of Toronto. Thomas is a current student at Laurentian who is very involved on campus. He recently created the skating rink you'll see on campus behind the residences, the second annual homecoming, the activities around the opening of the student center, and also championed Camp Laurentian, a series of fun orientation activities as part of Welcome Week. In addition to full-time studies and his commitment to student life, he has participated in intramural sport leagues, Relay for Life, and Exam Wishes. Another impressive student example from our Faculty of Education and Health is Trainum Bali, one of the newest students to join Laurentian's vast alumni network. Trainum graduated from the nursing program and thoroughly enjoyed her experience. From her first-year placements to later being able to use her IV skills developed in the fourth-year placements, she reflects back appreciatively on her time spent as a Laurentian student gaining the skills and theory that necessitates the work in nursing. In addition to her busy class and placement schedule, Trainum understood the importance of school-life balance. She got involved in the Nursing Association and the Laurentian University Multicultural Club. She also leveraged her interest in travel and photography throughout her time at Laurentian University, making the most of her time as a student. Let's now discuss the Faculty of Management, home to our business specializations and the HB.Com degree in sports administration. This faculty consists of 2 programs, rich in degree flexibility with its selections of specializations or world-renowned sports administration program. You can truly make the most of your university experience by immersing yourself in this faculty's offering. During his time as an undergraduate student, Ben Bramley from Oshawa, Ontario was a fantastic leader for Laurentian. He was a residence assistant for most of his time at Laurentian and co-founded both the Laurentian University Esports Club and the Laurentian University Campus Emergency Response Team. Needless to say, he was quite involved in a variety of roles and loved to support his fellow students. Being very focused academically, Ben also saw the opportunity to leverage the many summer courses as well as options to do his program's internship in the summer in order to graduate early from Laurentian, which gave him a competitive advantage when looking for work. Most notably about Ben's story of success is how he interpreted his skill set in commerce and sports and included his interest in competitive video games as an avenue to pursue a career. As a strong example of recognizing his skills, he followed his passion and currently works as the head coach of esports at Keona College. Home to programs in science and engineering, and you guessed it, architecture, the Faculty of Science, Engineering, and Architecture allows students to fully experience Laurentian's classification as a primarily undergraduate university. Our Faculty of Science, Engineering, and Architecture features a variety of programs that build upon the foundations of modern-day science theory. Programs in these disciplines offer incredible opportunities to apply knowledge outside of the classroom. Meet Abraham from Brampton, Ontario. Seeing as Abe accomplished so much during his time at Laurentian University, it's a challenge to summarize his many feats. As a 2021 alumni of the Mechanical Engineering program, he can look back at how he got involved in a variety of projects and clubs such as student politics, rugby, and residence. Instead of accelerating his program, much in the fashion that Nick and Ben did, however, Abraham chose to pursue the opposite. He prolonged his 4-year program into 5. Now, why would he want to do this, you may ask? Well, Abraham took advantage of the co-op option in his mechanical engineering program. These co-ops are paid work opportunities and take over various blocks of time in the academic term, much like a university course would. In Abraham's case specifically, his entire fourth year was spent at SNC-Lavalin in Sudbury. It's important to note for all that these experiential learning opportunities serve as a different approach to an interview. They enable you to build your network and make the most of your time working with potential future employers. If you're going to put in the work and do your best, the employer will notice you. If you're lucky enough, you might end up with a position with your co-op organization once you've finished your studies. In the end, Abe is happy working immediately after graduation with the Sudbury-based company Workforce Incorporated. These were all past stories of student success, and despite each having a strong academic record, no student achieves success without support. Now, let's make sure we focus on your success. And you'll get the most out of this section if you have a copy of Laurentian's viewbook at hand. Click in the description below to access our viewbook or find one in your school's guidance office. Once you have obtained a copy, flip to page 20 and follow along. In order to be eligible for a program at Laurentian, you'll need to meet specific admission requirements. As an Ontario high school student, this means you'll have completed a minimum of 6 4U 4M level courses and have earned your Ontario secondary school diploma. Additionally, some programs may require you to complete a math or a science course. You can find all of our admission requirements by visiting laurentian.ca/undergraduate programs. Please note that at Laurentian, it does not matter to us how you obtain your 4U or 4M courses. We accept day school, night school, repeated, or online courses. Just remember that admission requirements are different at every institution. It's important to be well informed, and if you need to, please pause the video here to consider examples of program admission requirements on the screen. This will give you a good understanding of the requirements across various programs offered at our incredible institution. As a student from Prince Edward Island, Laurentian's admission requirements may not match up directly with the courses you're taking, since each province uses different titles for your classes. On screen is a list of the courses which you may have taken in Prince Edward Island and the related requirements at Laurentian. Take a minute and pause the video here to make sure you fully understand the equivalencies. Once you're ready, press play to continue the video. If you are unsure of any of your requirements, please reach out to us using the email address in the video description below. Once you understand the admissibility of your academic planning, begin considering your financial outlook at Laurentian University. Let's begin by discussing some of the common costs associated with university studies. Let's acknowledge early on that your budget will differ immensely based on your accommodations. Will you be living at home or in residence? This is important and worth noting that most of you may be planning to live in residence for your first year. Most costs will vary depending on your situation and how you spend your money. Important things to consider for a budget includes tuition, auxiliary fees, meals, means of transportation, personal costs, and other. It's important to recognize that university studies can be costly, but rest assured that we have a comprehensive package of financial aid to support our students and ensure your future here is accessible. We are always here to offer a helping hand. Every student should consider financial aid. Last year, we provided millions in overall financial assistance to students. A small campus of around 8,200 students, that amount is significant. Furthermore, these awards are classified into 2 categories. One, awarded automatically based on merit and academic success, and the other based on applications toward a specific award. There are hundreds of awards to consider, so please take the time to review the ones you're eligible for. You just may be successful. Know that many community and government organizations also offer financial aid to students. The Ontario Student Assistance Program, or OSAP for short, is one of these. We urge you to do your research about this program and have a conversation with members of your community and see how they supported their post-secondary education. Consult and review every option available and prepare for a successful financial plan. As mentioned, some awards are contingent on merit and academic success. This includes our automatic entrance scholarships. Similar to how we calculate your admission average, if you have obtained above an 80% average in your best 6 4U or M courses, we will reward you for your efforts. If you have an average between 80 and 84.5%, the financial denomination provided is $1,000, 85% to 89.9% is $1,500, 90 to 94.9% is $3,000, and 95% and beyond is $4,000. Remember, these scholarships are automatically granted to you based on academic merit, meaning you don't need to do anything except apply to Laurentian and we'll take care of the rest. What's especially useful is that these and some of the scholarships that we offer are renewable, meaning you can earn them each year you study at Laurentian, provided you don't fall below your tier. Put your academic and financial plan in action with this and other scholarships and bursaries in mind. you can definitely do it. Did you know that as a Prince Edward Island student, your studies at Laurentian are eligible to be supported by Prince Edward Island student loans? For more information, make sure to connect with Prince Edward Island student loans directly. More information on financial aid can be found on our website at laurentian.ca/fees-financing. Now, let me tell you, Laurentian's campus is truly like no other. Where else can you be surrounded by 5 lakes situated on 765 acres of land while being minutes away from 35 kilometers of trails? At the heart of the incredible nature available at Sudbury's fingertips is our charming campus. Surrounding the Parker Building, the highest accessible point of all of Sudbury, are modern and historic buildings brimming with academic and student life. Our recent campus modernization project focused on highlighting the unique feel of Laurentian's campus. It dedicated new study spaces, brand new buildings, and renovated labs, all within walking distance of our residence complex. Along with the Ben Avery gym facility, renovated labs, classrooms, student spaces, and library, our modernization projects enhance Laurentian's already ideal student environment with our residences at the center of campus. Adjacent to the new student center, you'll find Laurentian's residences. These housing options could be your next home base. As an incoming first-year student, you are guaranteed a spot in residence, provided that you apply before June 1st, 2022 from an Ontario high school. Laurentian's 5 residences truly have something for everyone. Each floor in residence is supported by a residence assistant who is responsible for planning social activities and ensuring you enjoy and benefit from your residence experience. The residence guarantee extends to either the University College residence, which is a traditional dorm style, or the single student residence, an apartment style residence. The 2 residences guaranteed for first-year students, single student residences, and the University College residence both offer advantages. In the University College residence, students live in a dormitory-style building with 24 students per floor. Community is paramount in UC, and by sharing a kitchen and common areas with your fellow floormates, you'll get to know them like a second family. In first year, you'll typically be sharing a room with a roommate. All the rooms in UC come equipped with beds, desks, and plenty of space for storage. The single student residence, which is an apartment style, is laid out differently than the dorms. Each apartment is shared between 4 to 6 students. Some apartments house double rooms and others, single rooms, or even a combination of these room types. Students residing in SSR share a full kitchen, 2 washrooms, and a storage closet. Apartments are shared by students of the same gender identity. Now, each floor in SSR consists of 10 apartments, so living here feels like a part of your own friendly neighborhood. Each year, our Residence Life team offers many different events and social activities, from movie nights, yoga, Zumba classes, going on the infamous Cortina Cruise, Res Fest, Pizza Prom, Sunday Sports, or Sudbury Wolves hockey nights. As you can tell, there are tons of ways to get involved in residence. Want to experience residence virtually? Head over to our virtual tour at virtualtour.laurentian.ca to see stunning 360-degree views inside our residence options. Please keep in mind that students living in the University College and single student residence are required to purchase a meal plan. That being said, you'll notice that there are flexible options to accommodate every type of student. Open to all, you can enjoy our fantastic series of options when it comes to selecting their food, snack, or beverage. Our university community takes advantage of our Subway, Casada, Starbucks, Smokes Pizzeria, Pub Down Under, and the popular Great Hall, and multiple Tim Horton locations. The Great Hall is a centralized, buffet-style restaurant that caters to gluten-free, vegan, halal, or any other diet in delicious fashion. Any hungry student after class can come to the Great Hall and leave feeling satisfied. On the notion of a balanced diet, your university experiences will require balance too. We encourage you to get involved and choose from a variety of networks on campus and within the Sudbury community. Your student life is important. When focusing on your mind, body, or fitness, you can take advantage of our outdoor recreation facilities, 4 well-appointed gyms across campus, and convenient access to more than 25 kilometers of groomed trails. Should you wish to learn or continue some of your favorite activities, we offer them. Take full advantage of the City of Greater Sudbury's downhill ski hill, skating paths, outdoor rinks, various trails, cycling paths, golf courses, basketball courts, tennis courts, and mountain bike park. Make the most of it. After all, you deserve it. Beyond these activities is your student network and opportunities for all. Join one of more than 50 clubs that may be based on a mutual interest or academic program. If you're looking to win an intramural championship, Well, register as an individual or a team to compete. These intramural sport clubs, in addition to your student association, are healthy parts to your student-to-student network and offer many student jobs, services, and hundreds of fantastic events. Our main campus also features all the support services to ensure your academic success. Assistance from the admission office, the financial aid office, academic and orientation support through the Office of Student Success are important pieces to your transition. As a future student, you'll be happy to know about our investments in health and wellness. You can rely on excellent care and services from the health clinic, campus security, counseling, accessibility services, and various other student groups designed to support you. Should you have an individualized education plan, you can easily transition your modifications and accommodations to your university studies with the support of our accessibility services team. Participate and engage with the Laurentian community by attending games or try out for your team and be a voyageur. It's a key part of our dynamic and loud, very loud varsity games. Laurentian University's varsity teams, the Voyageurs, have a rich and successful history with recent success, including a national championship in women's curling and various medals in rowing. Past Laurentian athletes have even gone to compete at the Olympics. These are but some of the many highlights for our teams and individual performances. Now, should you want to join one of our varsity teams, please email info@laurentian.ca. In the end, it is important to know that your bright post-secondary future begins with making an application to Laurentian University. We hope you enjoyed this informative video, and should you have any questions regarding the contents covered, please contact us via email at info@laurentian.ca or by phone at 1-800-263-4188. We look forward to hearing from you. On behalf of the Laurentian University Liaison Team, thank you for tuning in. Merci, miigwech, and we hope to see you soon on campus.